I didn't want to wait another half hour. I totally forgot my time, so do that. All right. Water in me. Alright. Seems like a decent lobby, unfortunately for me. Haven't looked at all the new qualities yet, so might be a bit behind. Hey, Techno. We'll see how far I can get up to today. If we get a decent lobby, I might be able to try for first again, but we'll see. I doubt it though, honestly. But, you know, never say never. That song's so old, I don't know why I came up with mine. How you doing, Canon? You have a good start to the week? Oh, of course you did. You had your day off. Although you're already done with finals, so it was gonna be your day off anyway. So it must have been a good day, right? Do you guys do anything for Memorial Day? Is there like a celebration or something? Is there like a meal or whatever? Did you personally participate in any of them? Why do I have traction control on? What? Once in a while, the car will just... The game will just give me traction control for some reason. Alright, top 10. Doesn't celebrate because they're from Asia and stuff. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I can't. I touched the freaking cones. I think that's actually the track limit, is the cones. Yeah, I've heard some people there are barbecues and stuff, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. Going 3 wide? Question mark? Seems like a recipe for disaster here. Bro. I'm gonna get a penalty for that, aren't I? What the frick? I didn't. We're good. No, I have no track limits again. What the frick? The problem of what he did was that he was just stuck on the racing line going super slow, which you want to avoid if you're messed up. You know you messed up as well. Supposed to get out of the way. Truck the whole guy, you know. I was scared I was gonna get like a 4-second penalty or something. Well, this guy got freaking punted off. But anyway. What are your plans? Going into the summer. Anything special planned? Oh right, you said you were working. And you're trying for the new car. Gotcha. Are you gonna buy that car at the end of summer, or are you gonna wait for winter when, like, people say that the market gets better? Are you trying to get a car for school or whatever? Because I have a car right now? Oh, I see. It's not a huge concern for you to upgrade, but it's just nice to have. Got it. I'm not making any progress on first. Actually, I kind of am now. But we'll see. I am getting away from the guys behind me though. A lot of SDK, kind of hard to get on a budget. Yeah, you might get a really ratty one, I guess. Could be project car material, I guess. So how much effort you want to go into it. How you doing, Limar? Oh, I'm doing good. A decent day at work, went to the office. Chill time, had a team lunch. So free lunch. Can't complain. How much cheaper? Yeah, but sight unseen is always tough. Just have a friend or whatever. Make sure. Really, man? This guy is just a blocker. What the frick? I can literally get past him just fine and he runs into me. What the heck, man? He's slow too. No, bro. Don't get to do that. Okay. Plenty of race. All right. Wow. Unless I get a penalty. I love how this game's penalty system is completely has no context whatsoever. It's okay. It makes it so I can probably get a easier lobby next round. I'm not complaining. Just for the fact you touch a wall at a certain amount of force, it gives you a penalty, even though I was turned around. So whatever. Nah, I don't have to do a tire change here. Easier now to turn? Not really. I'm just getting better at handling the car, so it's looking like that. I should have probably looked back to see if he was gonna do that. That was my bad. I had a suspicion. I thought I got further enough away, but he got close enough. Yeah, no black flags in this game. The worst thing he'll get is get a 4-second penalty. I doubt he'll get that. Problem isn't that main hit, it's the damage you get from them hitting you, causing your car to be slow, combined with the fact that then it messes with your handling, and then I drifted out, and then the guy behind me slammed into me, causing me to spin. But then I also hit the barrier because of the spin, but the game doesn't realize that I'm spinning already, so it doesn't really need to give me a penalty for hitting the barrier because my car's out of control, but whatever. And it wasn't my fault that it wasn't out of control either, so it's one of those things where this game lacks quite a bit of context when it comes to penalties. Really one note when it comes to penalties. It's almost like they forgot some if statements, essentially. Comes to like checking whether to give you a penalty or not. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I wish it had like the Forza system where it actually shows you where the limits are that's tracking, instead of having to blind guess in every corner, essentially. Having clear lines would be nice. And allow us to turn it off for immersion, but I would have it on just so I know. Because sometimes it's above the... It's like once you cross the line, and sometimes it's like once you cross the right line, sometimes it's like fine as long as you don't cross the line. It's like... It's not consistent. Even on the same track, it's corner by corner. This guy's really slowing me down. This guy's also a blocker, I can already tell. He was trying to see if he could block me off from passing him there. Guys, focus on your own pace, man. Passing is for... Blocking is for corners. Not for... not for straights, guys. The guy is faster than you on the straights. There's nothing you should do. I don't know why that's such a hassle for people. Understand? Mind control. Goodbye. Knew that would work too. Bro! I have no front end grip because of the damage. Also wish that this game had more robust chat. More robust, like... freaking ghosting system instead of just like cause like what am I supposed to do there? They were ghosted and then suddenly they're not ghosted. What's the game trying to do? Anyway, sleepy, but I'm not gonna give up. No, go to bed. I'm at top 5 right now. Left. My front left is so destroyed because of all the freaking carnage. I think you have to get here to get mirror. That's why I have the radar off to the right. Bottom right there. I guess my model's covering it a bit. Well, an eventful first race. The guy blaming lag the whole time. It is what it is. He ended up just like not even doing that well compared to like he was just 7th. He still got passed by Darkwing and everybody. So I don't know if his RAM was really worth it at all, but whatever. 4. That's okay. This is my throwaway account, so I don't really care. I'm glad I don't have to deal with these guys like that though, usually. Tsuneko. Well, I was gonna take away my phone in 2 minutes. Hey, that's okay. Have a good night. I wanna see this. Chi. And yet he still has an S ranking for stuff like that. This is why the rankings mean nothing in this game and why people laugh at it. But I'm playing the game, so I can't say anything about it either. I'm part of the problem. So far, my transition over to left foot braking has been eventful. I don't think it's actually hurt my pace too much, but who knows? Maybe it has. At this point, I think I'm sold on the whole idea of left foot braking though. Not for dragging the brakes or anything, but just for the fact that it's quicker reaction. Brake with a different foot, right? Compared to the one that's preoccupied with throttle control. Oh goodness. If you ever get into drifting, left foot braking is a must. Oh really? I've heard of that. Oh, that's gonna be interesting because I haven't ever like done manual shifting into left foot braking. It's always been either I've drive with paddle shifts and left foot brake so far, or it's full regular clutch. In which case, my right foot is doing braking duties as well. Left foot staying on the clutch. 157. That's about the same time I had yesterday. A little faster, but sometimes you want to hit the gas and the brake at the same time. Oh, interesting. What situations would that be? When you're trying to pitch the front in while trying to still rotate the rear wheels, so you overpower the rear brakes. Instead of bringing the rear around more, you're tucking the front in more. Achieve angle instead of like pulling a handbrake, having the rear swing out. I gotcha. You're steering on the front essentially at that point. Gotcha. Okay, so would you say it's kind of one of those things where like you have to save yourself if you made a mistake, if that happens? Or is it like a regular occurrence that you should be doing that? It feels like if you calculated the angle outright, you shouldn't have to do that, right? Just both? Gotcha, okay. The force feedback makes it so that the wheel turns too fast. I can't really catch it. The car on drifts like that when I let go of the steering wheel. I just end up with a tank slapper. Because your line depends on it. Yep. That's what I struggle with a lot. I don't know what the drift lines. That's for sure. Bordering. Oh, no, they're track limits. Not bordering. It's by heart. Yeah. I got you. I understand that. It's hard for me to teach people how to drive in like racing games at this point as well. When I play Forza, when I play with them on Horizon, they're like, how? And all I can say is just practice. Oh, that guy made a really smart decision, actually. Suneko has made a super smart decision by getting off because he realized that I was going to gun for him if he got run online. I find that that's really common for people that ram and stuff, is that they'll immediately not requeue because they know that they've used up their sort of like, that's the one chance they get because you'll remember the next time. I don't know how to even do it. Also in drifting, the car steers itself. Yeah, I know about that. Or like you control everything on the throttle and all that stuff, so you don't really have to steer it. And like a lot of times you're just literally catching the wheel where it needs to turn and stuff. You're not really forcing the issue other than initiating the slide. I understand that a little bit. Like I've seen some stuff online about that. Plus else I've watched initial Ds that they've talked about, like low counter steer stuff like that. Hey Dante! I'm still not gonna get first because yellow Evo is too fast. Right? So we'll just settle for whatever I get here. Oh. Bro, okay. I got just DC'd, I think. Yep. Something like that. Rush me into the wall and then DC, love it. I guess it was the first couple seasons were the only, well, couple seasons, it wasn't that many seasons. All the way up to like the 4th season, I think, is where the believability kind of goes down, or educational bits. Actually, in the middle of the 4th season, I think it's when it kind of made the turn. It was like once it started introducing God Hand and stuff like that. God Foot. And like Takumi being able to see, like being able to memorize the track so well that he doesn't need headlights or anything. Blind attack. He can rely on the guys in the headlights in front and I'll be fine. Really like encroaching on the point of unbelievability now. Jeez, I can't speak. Happens when you're racing feel so hard. I'm not really making any progress though, to be fair. Kind of sticking behind here, waiting for something to happen. And I was scared of hitting him. So I kind of pulled out of that move. He was gonna come around, and I thought he was gonna give me room, so it's gonna be a crash. Okay, interesting. know where that guy was going. The hell is that? Aura thing got me. Yeah, the aura thing, and then like the Fujiwara zone about it accelerating super hard like a four-wheel drive car, just because he knows the car so well or something. That's the idea, story. Miata lost the wing. Wing. Okay. All right, got past those guys. Nah, I should have stayed in second there. God dang. Lost a lot of speed. Feels like there is sometimes the right option, but that right there is not it. Oh, the wings? Okay. Oh, you mean like the final race? I think the wings are symbolic. I'm not so like concerned with the wings because that was definitely a symbolic thing. Aura stuff is actually not too big a deal as long as it wasn't like tied to performance. Because all it was like embodying the pressure of following or whatever. A lot of the aura was. It's like the random like breaking the laws of physics stuff that got me a little bit. It's when it became like a more typical sports anime where it's like the character has superpowers essentially. That kind of was I was disappointed about. I mean, the guy did have kind of superpowers. He had the ungodly control. The get-go, so I guess that's a bit of superpower already, so it's not super surprising. It's not like he started without any superpowers, it just was semi-believable. because he started driving at 15 or whatever, unlicensed. MR2 race? Which one? Because there were two MR2s. There was the new gen MR2 in 5th, and there was the one in 3rd stage. Oh, the original one in 3rd stage? I think it was pretty cool, honestly. Though I have rose-tinted glasses because I was like a kid the first time I saw this, so it was like super cool to me back then. Looking back, it's like the jump is the only problem I really have a problem with. But that's like a main crux of that whole race. It required the jump, which isn't possible in any car, other than probably like a rally car that's set up for jumping. Even then, it probably gets some damage doing that repeatedly. If you remove the jumping aspect of it, I think the overall race was cool. I think it's believable where like somebody like only like him would attempt like gutter run at the end, stuff like that. I'm not super bummed out about the ending. It's just the jump was cool at the time because, you know, the whole animation going slow-mo, of course, it's epic. As a spectacle, I'm all for that. But as, you know, a physics enjoyer, maybe not. Merhaba. Xiao, welcome to the YouTube chat. Hello. Merbaba? Like, I can't read that. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm preoccupied racing at the moment. Yeah, those are my general thoughts. Oh god, I messed up this corner. Kind of gaining on the guy on first. Went from like I think a bit bigger than 6-second gap to a bit less than 6 or low 6s now. Oh my god, the understeer was ungodly there. What the fuck? I need to learn not to clip the inside of that curb ever again. It's costing me a lot of time on the exit there. Made to 4th, which is cool, I guess. Okay, that's a move. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the road there and I missed that turn. Oh, now I just have to stay close because he has a penalty. Get the pace back. what happened? He quit? Lol. That feels bad, man. I actually finally nailed the final chicane, which I'm happy about. It was way faster if he didn't do the jumps. I guess one thing we have to remind ourselves sometimes with stuff like that, like we kind of forget, but Takumi wasn't native to that track. Like he drove it a couple times and that was it, right? He like did that race with the Emperor. So he probably wasn't taking the fastest line possible through there. I mean, ideally, if you want to go as quick as possible, it would be just like drift driving. Rally type driving is only good so it gives you like a bigger margin of error. If either of them just took those hairpins like correctly, then you know that'd probably be the fastest way around. Sometimes. So with that said, like I think part of me would feel like since he was leading and he was unfamiliar, my head canon is that Takumi wasn't like being the fastest he could be through there, and instead of like one of those problems is like he just needed he was faster, but he just needed a way to pass, and the jump was it. Might not have been the most ideal, optimal way to pass, but it was faster than Takumi's line or whatever. Bye, stick. Bye, stick. Alright, bye, Judah Drifts. Thanks for dropping by. I guess it's kind of a stretch to think so much about that. It was probably when the mangaka kind of came up with it, it was probably like, ooh, jump look cool on page. Print that. You know, I thought he put that much thought into it. Probably like saw Irohazawa. Was it Iroha? Well, I don't remember the name of that mountain anymore. But probably saw those mountains. The first thing he thought about was you could jump those, and like he just tried to bring it into the story. However he could, even though it's not realistic. But you look good on page though. Hey, welcome Zevo. I mean, wouldn't that be your first incident if you saw all those like consecutive hairpins with like huge elevation change? Be like, ooh, what if you could jump a car? Do that. And he just said, and the guy just said yes. That thought. As impossible as it would have been IRL. Well, I guess we'll see where he goes from here, because there's the whole new anime come out, MF Ghost. I guess that's, I mean, I think the manga's already come out before that, so we'll see. It'll be interesting what he comes up with then. Jiehua. Yeah. GT86 Lambo. It's an interesting premise because apparently from what they said is like the only restriction is power to weight. So I think like that's the only way they could get all these cars together and have it be semi-fair. From what I understand, the premise. So they probably it's like an up-tuned GT86 that like hits the same thereabouts power to weight. And then they'll probably go into this whole thing, or like it's gonna rely on that same thing where it's like, oh, lightweight is better than more weight but more power or something like that, to justify it a little bit. I don't know. I'm as interested and intrigued as you are, because it's like it loses a bit of appeal because it's in the daytime. Oh my god, it's actually a fan. Sheesh. But we'll let him cook. I don't know if it's all Toge. I don't remember what the premise is for MF Ghost though. Feels like it's a bit more open, but there's like street courses or whatever, so it's not strictly Toge. Like, but that's all only from trailers. I haven't read the manga or anything, so I wouldn't know. Drone analysis thing? Yeah. That was probably cool back when drones are cool, but then that's kind of fallen out of fashion. But that's just how things go when you're like adapting something for manga. Things that were cool during the manga phase are no longer cool by the time the anime adaptation comes out. Drone photography and everything. I got into it. I have a drone. Then I proceeded to not use it for like years, and now the batteries are dead, like malfunctioned and dead, so I don't have a drone anymore essentially. And there was that whole thing about like everybody got drones, and then like every government agency started like enforcing harsher rules on them, which kind of dampened the mood of like people getting great drone shots and great photography out of it. So it became a lot more restricted now. I'm showing some point. Yeah, I know, right? And it's also like, I think it would have been like an ingenious way as a plot device, because one thing that was always really unrealistic sometimes is that all the side commentary from characters in Initial D, like, they somehow perfectly are timed with what's happening on screen during the race. Like they're stood on a specific corner, just probably listening to like people on the walkie-talkie talking about like, oh, this car came through now. They're like 6 inches apart or whatever, and then that's an update, and then they wait for the next corner, there was somebody else's there, and they're like, oh, they're like even closer now, it's probably like 5 inches apart now, oh my god, and that was it. But they somehow know exactly what's happening in the race. That's 5 inches apart. And like doing perfect commentary over the race. Yes. I don't know how that would apply technically. I would just where the inches get lower and it's closer. So I don't know in what situation she would say that stuff, but each their own. Really anticipate the landing. The flip thumbs. That was cool back in the day if you could record any video, let alone the crappy video out of the flip phone. So cool. Still remember like the whole craze about the Motorola Edge. That was some good stuff back then. Even though everything was still plastic, it looked so cool because it looked like metal. That was good enough. You're right, they probably weren't streaming on low, stupid cellular data back in the day. Speeds. No matter how low res the video was. Oof. Lost control a bit there. I guess it technically could be doable if they were like streaming like 4x4 pixels or whatever. Maybe? Did that data connection back then? You see the color of the car go by? Winky's car. I don't know which car that one is. But that's 2K. I'm just guessing because you like S2Ks. Oh, the Hulk. Mid-engine charger. That charger's just a recurring character at this point. That's for sure. The force, that's the only force that's stronger than family is that charger's life. It goes through hell but always comes back stronger. 1 second, bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Is the rammer back? Did he take a break and then come back? No, he didn't. I wonder what my rating is now. Ooh, I'm climbing the ranks. I'm getting closer back to A, guys. Going back. Why don't I set a lab? I'm trying to... This is my kind of throwaway account, Techno, where I start in the back and just work on racecraft and stuff. And chill out a bit. I set a lap in my other account yesterday. Yeah. I tend to like do like main racing a day and then chill out a day. Although I started on the final race yesterday, doing the chill race, so... Yeah, but that's the gist. I'm almost done with beating ET1 without Gran Turismo 1. Oh wow, you're going back to that. That's fun. Are you upgrading the car at least? Or are you just straight up not upgrading or buying? I only play 1 and 2. I think ones that are arcadey enough to probably use a keyboard on, right? god. I'm just gonna back out of here. Okay, that was a bad idea. I didn't need to back out there. I probably lost a ton of time there, but it is what it is. That car didn't look like it was gonna respect space. Which I honestly don't expect him to at this level. But now my tires are dirty, so I gotta scrub it off. I'm gonna have to go through quite a few corners before I get tire grip back. I'm still not there yet. Okay. Yeah, good. You use control in GT. Ah, I see. Yeah, I need to get my tires warmed up again after I get them all dirty and stuff. Should be above fill overall. No, I'm good enough to do that. So are you gonna try out Motorsport with your controller? Oh, but I guess you don't have PC for Motorsport. You mentioned that, I think. God, that was really close. I tried at least. Probably get like beta access, right? Something. Damn. Control the slide, but I ended up just going wide. Now I have dirty tires on the right side of my car. I have to struggle a bit. Yeah. Usually with clean tires, that's not a power slide corner, but it'll be the most advanced racing game ever, so out. What's with these tires today? Really bad at the moment. Really not breaking in as they should be. I'm just not concentrating hard enough. That's probably it. I'm running at 159. That's pathetic. Oh, bro, man, I'm right there. And he's not gonna get a penalty either. Blind, I tell you, these guys. It won't take me too long to get back onto them. Once I get my car back. The working condition, like right now. my god, I can't believe I'm raced with this dude now. What? I'm just unlucky. Holy crap, really? I'm just driving like crap right now. Completely lost my touch here. Oh, another track limit. Wait. Alright, well, let's do this. Oh, what's going on with me this race, not gonna lie. Completely losing it at the moment. This feels like I have no grip at the moment. I wonder how they designed the Forza Aero. Did they like take inspiration from anything other than eBay? Or maybe that's the whole point. They want to make it look like eBay stuff. They want it to look generic. Lambo drives like you don't exist, so that's how, how this goes. Hello, Mr. Drex. Welcome to the stream. Drex 20. I'm good. How about you? Oh, thanks for the follow as well. Thanks for the faith. Literally observing how these people race. Got a dive bomb in though. Now he has a half a second penalty, so the guy behind him doesn't have to race him at all. Both being a bit extreme on their lines, suffering for it. The guy behind is following the guys in front lines, and they're both slow because of that. I'm like losing my touch on this completely at the moment. I shouldn't be back here, but at the pace I'm going right now, it makes sense why I'm back here though. I'm gonna push that guy forward a little bit so we can both pass. Mind control him to go wide? A little bit. I went wide too though. That didn't quite work. Jeez, that was bad. Oh, my rear end is completely unstable right now. Jesus. Alright, keep it calmer. What car are you watching? Currently this Lambo. Woo! PSP? Oh, there was a PSP version. I totally forgot about that. Gotta hydrate, I'll hydrate after this. Man, I can't believe I'm stuck back here. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting lulled into their pace, which is really bad. I'm like usually lapping 157s here. I'm just oh god. Oh, he was on mediums. I wonder sometimes he could be fast. He's blocking the way because he was slow in most parts though. It just made him being on mediums makes him super hard to pass. Because I can't pass him and get clear air. I'm no longer watching the Lambo anymore. Okay, cool. Crazy penetrator now, right? Definitely got a frigging penalty for that. Ooh, somebody got punted off or something. Didn't see nearly as many yellow flags yesterday, even when everybody was unfamiliar with this track. Says something. Is it hard to hold your arms like that for so long? It is. It's a lot of practice to T-pose like this while turning the wheel. All about the mind. Really, man? I went so slow and I still understeered wide. That feels bad. I was even up a gear too. Lol, he followed me. I remember when I used to do that when I was B. How is this? This is a new one. Highway 1 or something it's called. I don't actually know the name. My first week racing it ever as well, so. Oh, he also made a mistake. Cool. At least I'm top 10. I even hit the freaking curb and I still went around. That's sad. Well, we got some people on mediums, so I get some free places here. Need more, just been like a stick. Yeah. You're right. I'll take that into consideration tomorrow. I do usually skip breakfast and lunch, so maybe that explains it. That's beef shawarma. Beef shawarma sounds good. To be fair, honest though, I think I prefer chicken shawarma over beef usually. Something about the juicy chicken gets me every single time. You have against shawarma, bro? Chicken shawarma didn't exist. But why? It's so tasty. Is that pitting? No way. Okay. Hey, I legitimately got a top 10 and somebody pit. Let's go. Just slip, you just went right before. Man, I could have been up into the second. Phil, I am faster than him. I just kind of, my mind just went blank following all these people. Jokes. Dude, you don't joke about chicken shawarma, man. That's not joking, man. That stuff's important. That runs the world, bro. Am I right or am I right though? I'm not overreacting. Hello, Sofa. Your eyes are like flat. Thank you. That's one thing I knew I wanted about this model. $4 mil credits? Oh. I just don't spend it on much. I mean, my garage ain't that full. Because if you just play online, you don't have to buy many cars. You don't have to buy any cars. Yeah, not that long. 209 cars. Also played a while. Tuned it. Oh no, I'm out drifting and out racing people. Need a 500. Gotta have a swap in it, right? You have a case series or something swapped into it. Yeah, they do. Not my favorite track, but I think anything without with no like definable curbs for me is like a huge no-no most of the time. I just can't fathom that, not having curbs. I don't know. It's definitely like a subconscious thing, like it shouldn't matter. But I don't really have a math phase. I don't have enough skill to program in multiple facial expressions. As you can tell from the overall model, I'm not that talented. Yes, even when I'm frustrated, I'm smiling, you know? But you know I'm crying on the inside. It's healthy to smile though, that's true. Good to smile. Good to smile and laugh. That's why it's good to laugh about the things you're mad about, if you can. Oh goodness gracious. Ooh, snaking. Oh, I'm a drifter now? I'm a drifter now. Professional right there. A little bit of a tank slapper. I'm a pro now. Crawling in my crawl. Best version of that song. Thank you. That was totally on purpose. That's exactly whatever that is. That's the trick I was going for. Next, I'm going to do the triple YY no scope 1080p. Yeah. I racing right now? Yes. This is my last race of the night, though. I need to sleep. Have work tomorrow. Wake up in 8 hours right now, so by the time the stream ends, it'll be 7 or 6 hours before I have to be up. What will I use? You can use exclamation point wheel in the chat to get my full setup, but it's the Fnatic GTDD Pro. That's got my full setup on it, including my wheel stand. I don't have a rig. A, I can't afford a rig since I spent it all on the gear. And B, I also can't afford having the dedicated PC for the rig. I only have one PC, so. In order for a rig to make sense, you basically have to have a separate PC that you only do sim racing on. I'm not that far into the rabbit hole. I think you have to be at like iRacing rabbit hole before you can get to 2 PCs with one for dedicated sim racing. Because you're in too deep once you're inside the iRacing ecosystem. The sunk cost fallacy takes over. What's that? What is that? That doesn't exist. There's no way a subscription-based racing game could be viable and exist. That sounds like such extortion. There's also no way they make you pay for DLC that you lose access to if you stop paying for the subscription to play the game. There's no way that business model could succeed. No way. They can rationalize buying 1K keyboard. My keyboard is not 1K. I think it's maybe 500K. No, it's not 500K. 500. Hello, Storm. $20 for a virtual car. Yeah, kind of crazy. I mean, we're like, that's like the type of thing we balk at, even for, what's it called? For GTA, and they make you like buy like for the same amount of credits buy a car. But iRacing seems like it's totally fine in iRacing apparently. But I guess iRacing is higher quality models and stuff. But yeah, it couldn't do me. If you didn't lose access, like I could take either. You know, like if subscription based, but I would get access to like most cars that come out as a subscription, right? Because that makes sense to me. It's kind of like Netflix, where you buy the subscription and you gain access to the whole library. That makes sense to me. Or you make me pay for like a flat price for the game, and then make me pay for DLC that I have access to. I don't think both together makes any sense. Or better yet, make the game free to play, and then just make me pay for cars. That's also viable. And just skip over the fact that you have to pay for the game. Oh my god, that guy made me have to go offline completely there. Okay. what's in the pack now. Boring gambling for PNGs. Yes, exactly. Those money pits could be me. I'm more responsible than that. Dang it. The power bit too early there. Too many people in a row here. There's no way you can do anything. Don't understand how I understeer there, bro. Anyway. Decent racing for once? Yeah, I know, right? I'm not doing very decent, to be honest, myself. I've lost all my pace since my first race. I don't know how that's happened. I'm getting slower as the day goes on. But it sometimes just hits like that, and it is what it is. At least it's decent racing, so we're fighting for positions, which is nice. Okay, just let him go here. No point in trying to pass there. It's too crowded at the moment. Those are not the corners to pass. Unless they make a mistake. Or a huge mistake. I guess he's making a mistake of being slower to that corner than I would be. That's crazy that I'm getting wheel spin in third there. I'm being too nice. What the frick, man. I just got freaking pit maneuvered into that. Happening right now. Okay, so this guy is just a menace apparently, this Ferrari. Oi. Wow. Okay, he's a menace. He's definitely a menace. Forza driver, maybe. LOL, he's just bad too. Good riddance. Okay, interesting. car behind was pushing too hard. Okay. I'm happy with this position at the moment. Not too much to complain about. I keep on missing that breaking point now. Fatal mistake for me. I'm just not braking enough in a straight line. A Hirokaze guy is still around, so somebody we have to look out for if he gets back up here. We can't make too many mistakes and allow him an opportunity to come back. Slow. I have to follow him. There's no way I could pass. I'm definitely getting a penalty there. Oh, I'm not. We're good. Thank God for undefined track limits. Track limits are what you want them to be. Technically that statement's true, it's just that you direct that statement towards the polyphony guys, whatever they want it to be. That's the track limit. Is that guy on mediums or something? How is he like suddenly getting so fast? Not really understanding that. It's the same thing with Phil. Like Phil and I's pace are about the same overall, I would say. At my peak, I was faster than him over the lap. but he's pulling it out against Phil right now. Really shouldn't be the case, I think. We'll see though. Maybe he's just pulling it out with his butt right now. Yeah, he's having a godlike couple of laps. That is so weird. Usually you get more grip once you hit the curb like that. Must be my front left going though, to be honest. Alright. If we stay here, I think I'm happy. 6th. Respectable from back, I'd say. Maybe Phil just had his brother play for a couple laps and now little bro is back on the sticks. Feels kind of like that, not gonna lie. Making some crazy mistakes. Alright, we're almost done. Decently clean race. Oh, actually, no, Hirokaze. It's just that we didn't get completely taken out this time by Grammar, so. I don't really remember that guy anymore. But he was in this race. He's gone now, though. Seems like. Oh, he just pulled it out, I guess. The Supra somehow. Huh. Crazy. His bro got on the his big bro got on the sticks or something. Hiya. Oh wait, no, not Hirokaze, my bad. It's Hiya that was having the issue. My bad. Sorry, Hirokaze, it wasn't your fault. It was Hiya. That was the problem. This dude. Can't believe he still has... He's A and has the sportsmanship of S. This is when you know this rating program is kind of whack. But it is what it is. We can't complain. We're still playing the game. Hit the game, not the player or something. Or hit the player, not the game. Alright. With that said, that maybe save tires or something. Maybe. I don't think the hearts go away that quickly. I was just bad towards the end. I think I stopped concentrating a little bit, which is my fault. As much, but we'll see. Anyway, that brings The name of the track is Highway 1. Let's go. Anyway, so yeah, so that's gonna be it for today's stream. Thanks everybody for watching. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna play some more League just for one day, and then instead of the 2 days of League, it's gonna be 1 day, and then the day after that, it'll be Genshin for 2 days after that, because there's just so much to do. Yeah, so that's kind of the game plan. Since there's that whole like 3.7 Twitch stream event going on as well, so I get some primos if I stream more of Genshin, so I'll probably be taking advantage of that. So yeah, that's for the foreseeable future. If y'all, thanks y'all for being here. Mr. Drex20, thank you for the follow earlier. Hope to see you around. If you're here for the GT content, I'll be playing more of that next week. I play 2 days a week for GT, today and yesterday essentially. But if you hope to see you around for other streams, hopefully you find me entertaining enough. I'll see you around. Yeah, with that said, hope you guys have a great rest of the day, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are from. Just have a great day in general. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care, stay safe, all the good stuff. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye, Techno. Have a good one.